In this morning's Health Watch, hot playgrounds. Now, you might think that safety guidelines would protect your kids, but consumer correspondent Susan Koeppen is here with information and a big warning. Good morning, Susan. How are you?
Good morning, Chris. Playgrounds are made with metal and plastic. We all know those materials can get very hot in the sun, but we're about to show you what can happen when those slides and swings get far too hot.
18-month-old Madison Gomez is recovering from second-degree burns. Her injuries came from spending mere moments on a slide at a neighborhood park in Des Moines, Iowa.
This happened in a matter of seconds. I mean, literally seconds.
Little Madison suffered burns that blistered on her hands, stomach, and knees.
She was screaming on the way to the emergency room.
Even though it was an 80-degree day, the plastic slide had reached a temperature of more than 160 degrees.
How could a slide be so hot that it causes second-degree burns?
Hot playgrounds have led to horrific injuries like these.
You can get burned in a matter of minutes on anything over 120 degrees, but over 140 degrees can take a matter of seconds.
Jeffrey Croft is a playground safety advocate. He says safety mats are one of the most dangerous spots when it comes to burns. On a relatively cloudy day in New York City with temperatures in the low 80s, we found black safety mats that had already reached 140 degrees by noon.
What can happen to a child's skin if they touch a piece of equipment that's at extreme temperatures?
I mean, literally, the skin can peel from a person's hand, arm, face, feet.
Unlike New York City, Croft says most playgrounds don't warn against the danger, leading to a huge problem across the United States.
Parents should be aware that these are some of the hidden dangers when you go out to a playground.
Madison's mom agrees.
I want someone to realize how serious this is. And I want to warn other parents that may not think of things like this. This could happen to anybody.
And safety advocates say playground equipment can be made with materials that don't get so hot, and they would like to see playgrounds tested for heat before they're put into place. And think about this, Chris. An egg will fry at 158 degrees. That slide in Iowa was 163.
And the pictures of those burns and those blisters on these kids, it's awful. And now parents, let's give them a little credit. Not totally oblivious. They have to know this stuff is hot. But what are some extra measures that they can take to prevent any injuries like these?
You know, as we head out this summer, we go to the playgrounds. Look for playgrounds that are in the shade. And then before you let your kids get on any equipment, do a touch test.
Yeah.
Touch everything first.
Got it. All right. Susan, thanks. Good to see you.
A lot happens early on The Early Show, weekday mornings on CBS.